Hello and welcome to the South Fiordland Bush Flying Tour. Now, if you're new to me and this video series, check in the description below and there is a link to the episode in the series which will tell you all about it, where we are and where you can get a copy of this scenery as well. Let's just go past this bump. And we can try taking off, which is a little easier than landing, but it's not exactly straightforward either at this place. So back to the tour again, where the Fjord Tours brochure says our next stop of the day is at Secretary Island. This is home to the Fiordland Lottery, and you can get a tour of the lottery headquarters, and as a special treat you will also get a free ticket into next week's draw. That sounds nice. Probably the easier way of doing things was, once you're out of that bowl where the Nest airfield is just turn to the left and follow the mountains until you're high enough to turn further left and get over them. We're doing a U-turn today. We can have a proper little look down at the Nest airstrip where we've just been to. You don't get many airstrips shaped like that outside of South Fiordland, do you? So the last landing there was, by necessity, throw your plane onto the ground and hope for the best. South Fiordland does have a few of those kind of airstrips where simply landing your plane is the important thing. What type of landing and how good it was, that's not something you really worry about at those. But I did say in the last batch of videos that with the easier places, a bit more care and attention could have been put into some of my touchdowns. So here we are, brand new day. Let's see if I can make a better job of it. I'll probably do another 3 or maybe 4 legs today with this batch of videos, and I've had a look at the brochure and where we're going, and for the second one, or the next video as it will be for you viewing things, that's not the easiest of places, so again, just getting down without breaking anything, that's enough to call that one a success. Not going to worry about that. But for this one we're going to next, and the third leg that I'll do today, they are much better runways, so fingers crossed at those, and hopefully they will be a bit more impressive, or at least good enough to have my Fjord Tours tourists not write a letter of complaint about me and send me a bill for medical care for a bad back. Right, so Secretary Island is this big lump of rock on the left. The airstrip itself is at quite a high altitude. Keeping a lookout for it. Probably just over this little ridge here. There's a big lake next to it as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's the lake, and yep, that's the airstrip, isn't it? Okay, so we'll fly away from it and do a U-turn for an approach. With the mountains behind it, this is another one that you can realistically only land a Baron one way. I don't think I've ever actually tried it to see what would happen, but I'm guessing no with the other way in. You most likely build up way too much speed descending down the slope of the mountain, and with the runway, well, you wouldn't call it short, but it's not the longest place around here either, so I really don't think that would work. This way in we have a corridor cut into the trees, so you can get down nearer to the threshold and have plenty of room to stop. Although the runway is still big enough where if you do land a bit long, then you will still be okay. Although we're still floating halfway down the runway, we'll have problems, but fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Let's go for it then. The first of my brilliant landings today, and in fact, take all your seatbelts off. You don't even need them. This is going to be perfect. Yeah, I don't know about perfect, but that wasn't too bad. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, I'm certainly happy enough with that one. That was definitely better than a lot of the landings have been in this video series. Not quite a 10 out of 10, but with the shape and unevenness of runways that you find in South Fiordland, I'm not sure 10 out of 10 is even possible. I don't know, maybe we could do one later, we'll see. Apron just up here on our left. Let's turn down there. And this is the headquarters of the Fiordland Lottery. Go and get myself a ticket. Yeah, it's nice getting a free ticket here, so hopefully I might win a pair of Fieldwear underpants again. That would definitely be a bonus. Right, good enough with the landing, so let's move on to the next one, shall we?